Welcome to our VirtuaLaw Legal Analysis series. In today's episode, we will discuss the meaning, application and sample case of Doctrine of Parens Patriae. Let's dive right into it. The doctrine of Parens Patriae is a legal concept derived from English common law, which grants the state the power and responsibility to act as a guardian or protector for individuals who are unable to protect their own interests. The term Parens Patriae is Latin for parent of the nation or father of the country. Meaning: the doctrine is based on the idea that the government, particularly the state or sovereign authority, has a duty to intervene on behalf of vulnerable or incapacitated individuals who cannot advocate for themselves. This includes minors, people with mental disabilities, or individuals who are not capable of caring for their own interests due to various circumstances. Application. The doctrine of Parens Patriae is typically applied in the following areas. 1. Juvenile justice, in matters involving juveniles, especially those involved in delinquency or dependency cases. The state acts as a parental figure, exercising its authority to protect the best interests of the child. Juvenile courts often apply this doctrine to determine appropriate interventions or dispositions that promote the child's welfare and rehabilitation. 2. Child welfare, when a child's well-being is at risk due to neglect, abuse, or abandonment. The state may step in as the parent of the nation and take custody of the child or initiate child protection proceedings to ensure the child's safety and welfare. 3. Mental health, in cases involving individuals with mental illnesses or incapacities. The state may exercise its Parens Patriae power to provide treatment, support, or protective measures to safeguard their rights and well-being. 4. Charitable trusts. The doctrine can also apply in the administration of charitable trusts when the state acts as a guardian to ensure that charitable assets are used for their intended purposes. Sample case. Case: a state government becomes aware of a group of homeless and orphan children who are living in destitute conditions and are exposed to various risks on the streets. Concerned for their safety and welfare, the state invokes the doctrine of Parens Patriae to intervene and protect these vulnerable children. The state initiates a child welfare proceeding and takes legal custody of the children as their parent of the nation. Social workers and child welfare agencies are appointed to provide care, support, and services to meet the children's basic needs, such as shelter, food, education, and medical care. The state may also explore options for finding suitable foster homes or adoptive families for the children to ensure their well-being and development. In this case, the doctrine of Parens Patriae empowers the state to act as a guardian for these vulnerable children and exercise its authority to ensure their safety, protection, and best interests, as they are unable to do so on their own. It's important to note that while the doctrine of Parens Patriae is generally viewed as a mechanism to protect and support vulnerable individuals, it is not without its critics. Some argue that the state's intervention in private matters should be limited to respect individual autonomy and privacy rights. As with any legal doctrine, the application of Parens Patriae must strike a balance between the state's protective role and the preservation of individual liberties. That's all for this episode. Stay tuned for more legal insights in our future episode. Remember, Understanding the law helps us comprehend the intricacies of our legal system. See you next time. Like and subscribe.